What's going on, everybody? HB Oliver, aka HBO, and today we've got a new style of video. Actually, I'm gonna go into it more throughout like the later stuff. You guys probably already know by the title, to be honest. So let's get into it. Here we go. Showtime. All right. So if you guys are like me, you guys only play franchise, and this new update is insane because like basically this video is just gonna be going through the new update. It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna have some fun. It feels good to be recording again. It's been a minute since I've uploaded. I could lie and say that there were some other stuff going on, but there wasn't. I was just lazy. So the first thing I wanted to go over was a guy that I always like to try and trade for. I don't know why. I'm just a fan of him. Is what's his name? Marshawn Lattimore. I can never get him, no matter what. He's an impossible guy to trade for. So, and obviously, like, this is not a real franchise. I probably shouldn't have chosen the Seahawks, to be honest, because they're not, like, a team with a lot of assets right now. But, so if you offer this, look at that. That's insane. Because normally, like, you guys know, there's these guys that are impossible to trade for. Like, Marshawn Lattimore, I'm sure I could get him. Let's just show that I can get him. Prove it to you guys, you know. We'll give him a second and a fourth. This should go through. Because look at that. Draft picks... They made them so freaking valuable. But now, another thing that I wanted to test, because I noticed this when because I've been getting bored recently, kind of creating a bunch of new franchises. I want to see how valuable, like, obviously, for a user giving them to the computer, they are super valuable. But what I wanted to test was if I wanted to trade for a first round pick from the computer, how valuable is it then? So let's just find a team that wants these guys, because these are three guys that usually have interest. Another thing, like I actually read the update notes, and it said that like they adjusted like who has interest in what guys, if that makes sense. I worded that very poorly, but basically it made it so because you guys know like a while ago the Browns. Actually, you guys probably don't know, but the Browns. Look at it, they need a middle linebacker, and if you had a really bad middle linebacker, like a 68, 70 overall, they would want him. They'd be like, give me him. We want him. And obviously that's awesome, but it looks like they patched it. And wow, they don't want those guys. Okay, so it looks like they kind of adjusted the realism a little bit. One thing I do want to try, because obviously, guys, there are some guys in the NFL that are like 100% untouchable. And I would definitely consider Patrick Mahomes to be one of them. So I wanted to see if Patrick Mahomes actually First of all, the first thing I want to do is the first round pick thing. So let's go to let's see if we can get the second overall pick, like the real second overall pick. Another thing is the values might be skewed right now because it is technically the offseason in this franchise, but we will be testing it all. So let's see, do they want any of these guys? They only have yellow interest in Lockett? That's crazy. That's actually... Wait, the Jets don't even have that good wide receivers. What? Wow, that's weird. Let's see what this is talking about. Ooh! Wow! So it looks like they made it a lot more realistic in terms of getting a high, like, trading for the first overall pick. Because for me, what I used to do is when there would be like a what's it called? Like a super high overall guy. Like, wow, look at that. Normally, like in the before this update, this would go through no problem. But wow. So I guess once the pick is actually set as number 2, which this one is because it's the Jets, I guess that it's like ridiculous. Like, it's like, yo, no, if you want this, you're going to have to pay for it. So I guess that adds a little bit of realism, but so who should I go for then? Let's go for the Cardinals, I guess. 16th overall. Another thing, guys, we got to talk about this while I'm messing with this. We'll give Bobby Wagner, why not? Bobby Wagner for the 16th overall pick. That's not a crazy thing. That wouldn't have gone through before. That would have been like, yo, go fuck yourself. But it looks like what they did. So I also, like I've been saying, I read the notes on the update. And I think that they value the development trait a lot more. Because Bobby Wagner has Superstar X Factor, obviously. And I think that's what gave him so much value to where that they were like, okay, bet, we'll give you the 16th overall pick. Why not? So now what I wanted to test out was potentially giving this package for Patrick Mahomes. Because I know what they only have yet. Okay, that's confusing to me because I really do. There's no way that every team in the NFL wouldn't want DK Metcalf, like including the Chiefs. With Sammy Watkins being he's in free agency right now. Sammy Watkins is in free agency, and they need a wide. They need a good two. And, I mean, obviously, I'm just being nitpicky right now. I'm just kind of finding every little tiny thing to be pissed off about. But to be honest, I like the new update. It is going to offer a lot more versatility in who I trade for in my franchise, if that makes sense. Because if I'm being honest, guys, it was the same guy over and over. Every single time I'd be trading for the same exact guy. And, okay, so we've got... So who's got more value? Let's see who's got more value. Oh, what? Okay, so it looks like... Because I did try this earlier. Maybe if I give him the 16th overall pick, maybe? Wow. No, God, this is what's weird to me. So I tried this earlier, and Patrick Mahomes seemed doable. So let's see if this is let's see if we give him Russell. Yeah, okay. So it is the development trade. That's what it is. Because Marshawn Lattimore only has star. But look at this. Russell Wilson in a first-round pick is, you know, I'm just going to prove that we can get Patrick Mahomes real quick. Just prove it for all you haters out there. No one's a hater. It's fine. I don't have any haters. I have 15 people watching this. Probably not even that, to be honest. We'll just throw in a second-round pick. Watch. Patrick Mahomes acquired. What? Bitch. Give me Patty Mahomes. Maybe it's just purposely letting it get close, so it's like, oh! No way! Look at that! That's a tiny sliver! What? Maybe it's not possible. I don't know. I don't think I have anything else I can give him, to be honest. Honestly, this is going to be controversial, but I'm going to do it. I'm just going to give him Jamal Adams just to prove that I can get it because of the Superstar X Factor. Oh, okay, so this trade is possible, but Patrick Mahomes has that the enormous contract where he basically has a huge cap penalty if they trade him. So what that message up top means, this trade would have gone through if they didn't what's it called? What's the damn word for it? If they didn't go below the salary cap. And to be honest, this is kind of a... I mean, let me know in the comments if you guys think that this is a realistic trade, because I really don't know. Like, obviously Russell's a great player. Mahomes is a great player. The 16th overall pick and Jamal Adams seems like... I think that that's just making up for the age, to be honest. Like, because of the... Because Russell Wilson's 31, Mahomes is what, like 25, 26 maybe? So it's the age difference and all that stuff. So, okay. Like, I'll give it to him. Okay, like, they did a pretty good job with this new patch. I kind of like it. Another guy that I like to try and trade for, but like because another thing that's crazy is that there are certain guys that are just impossible to trade for. Like Myles Garrett used to be one of them. Patrick Mahomes should be one of them, but I guess he's not. So let's see what this is talking about. Just a first-round pick. What? Look at that! Wow. So I mean, this is where it's kind of going to be like Madden can't really win because, like, I mean, like, I like the potential of having variety with who I can trade for and stuff, but at the same time, like, wow. Like, this is going to go through. Watch. Oh, it didn't. Wow, picks are... Okay, you know what I haven't tried? I haven't actually tried to see how valuable a first-round pick is if I wanted to trade for it. So let's see if I wanted to get, not even the 26th overall pick, if I wanted to get the Browns pick next year. Yeah, if I wanted to get the Browns pick next year, would this go through? Wow, so, okay. So first-round picks are a lot more valuable now. And that's a good thing, yeah. I mean, at least they made it both ways, if that makes sense, guys. They didn't make it like oh, if you give me if the player gives the computer a first round pick, it's a 5-star value. Whereas if the computer gives the player a first round pick, it's a 3-star value. I like that they made it a little bit balanced. Not a little bit. It's actually they did a pretty good job. Like there, I just got a first round pick. But that was, I feel like that was a good I feel like there was good balance there in terms of what I was giving up, what they were giving up. I feel like there was good balance. So, okay, you know what we're going to do? I'm going to go to the best player in the NFL besides Patrick Mahomes, obviously, because I already tried to trade for him. Excuse me. And I'm going to see if I can pull off a trade for him. And what I like about this new update... Oh, wait, hang on. Actually, before I do this, my apologies. I'm kind of all over the place. Well, another guy that I love to trade for is Minka Fitzpatrick. But he is another one of those guys that in the before this update, was impossible. Like, guys, absolutely impossible to trade for. Okay, so I'm going to have to take on 10 extra million of salary in order to make this work. Just give me Big Ben, whatever. Give me Big Ben Roethlisberger. Okay. So let's see what happens in this trade. What? Okay. Actually, no. You know what? That is incredible. I think I just got fleeced there. Wow. I probably could have squeezed out like a second or something. That's insane. That's crazy. So they must have buffed, not must have. They did. They made the quarterback position that much more valuable, and that's crazy. Because now, Russell's 32 actually, my bad. So now what I wanted to try was, I want to just pick a random guy. Pick a young guy. That's what I want to do. I want to do a young guy. So Myles Garrett, we already saw was possible. I want to pick one of the most impossible people that I can think of. And I mean, to be honest, the most impossible person I can think of is probably Patrick Mahomes. But we did that. Been there, done that. Linemen. Guys, they also mentioned something about linemen because you guys know before you could give up 370s and you could get Quentin Nelson. But now, I mean, it might be a little different. So we're going to see. They definitely don't want Big Ben. That's cool. That's okay. Do they want one of our tight ends? Because right now what I'm trying to do is just see where we're sitting in this. They don't want Will Disley, really? Wow. Guys, they really did. They made franchise a lot more realistic. And to be honest, I like it. Because you guys know, they used to neglect franchise so bad. Why did it take out Marshall Lattimore? It's nice to see franchise getting some love. Wow. What if I throw in the 16th overall pick? Like this. I feel like this trade, I'm giving up a little bit too much, to be honest. So the Colts theoretically should accept this. Actually, I'm just going to try first round pick. Just a first round pick. Guys, these picks are so valuable now. That's crazy. Picks are just where it's at now, I guess. You need picks to make things happen. And another thing, if the player's value is red, do they still value him at all? They value Will Disley at 2 stars. So red doesn't mean 1 star anymore. Because before, if the player interest was red, it would be go fuck yourself, get out of my face. I just want to trade for Quentin Nelson, to be honest. And we got Quentin Nelson. So that kind of showcases the whole... what's it called? That showcases the whole idea of the linemen. So they mentioned that in the little notes that I read also, which is fantastic because just franchise is getting more realistic and I love it. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to simulate 3 years into the future and that way I have more first round picks, obviously. And then I'm going to see how the pick value is during the actual season. So before the actual value is set because right now, you guys know, the Jets pick is set at number 2, so that much more valuable, obviously. So I just want to see if the pick value changes at all, so we'll be back when we're there. Ow. Fuck. We are 3 years into the future right now. Oh, jeez. Our team is not looking like we're good at all. You know why? It's because I left it on, what's it called? Not automatic, manual. So I was supposed to be doing things like re-signing people. Like, yeah, DK Metcalf is gone. Oh, goodness. Yeah. Yeah, everybody's gone. Oof. Okay, that's... all right, that's disturbing, but okay. So, another thing, actually, just real quick, just for fun, I'm going to want to go see where DK Metcalf ended up. Just for fun. You guys know I love DK Metcalf. And no bullshit, I better never hear anything about, oh, he's hopping on the hype train. Shut up. I liked him at Ole Miss. I know his 40 time, 4.33. Fuck you. Sorry, you guys probably aren't even bitching about it. Just straight up, yeah, I've been a DK Metcalf fan forever. I know guys, I could tell the story. I remember, I've probably told it before, to be honest, but LJ Collier was taken before DK Metcalf in that draft by the Seahawks. And I remember I was out at the movies, actually, and I was outraged because I was like, who is LJ Collier? And I was pissed about it, but then I went to the movie, came out, and I was like, damn, DK Metcalf's a Seahawk, and I was having a good time. So, real quick, let's just go to wide receivers. Hopefully DK Metcalf is at least a 95. Hopefully. Come on, DK. Be up there. 94! You went to the Vikings. Wow. Pairing up with Justin Jefferson, right? That's what it would be. Him and Justin Jefferson and Adam Thielen. Looking like a nice little duo. You only got paid $6 million? What? Wow. Okay, DK. Just wanted to pair up with JJ. That's what the cool kids call Justin. Never mind. That was stupid. Okay, so now we're actually into the season. So now we can do our last little test, which would be, I'm sure our picks will actually be super, like, they won't technically be up there in the value, but they'll be one of those picks that's like, okay, this team is bad. They're going to be bad, if that makes sense. And everybody wants these picks. So let's go see let's just get DK Metcalf back in the Seahawks jersey. Let's do that. Because he belongs in the Seahawks jersey. So, oh, wow. Wow, that's crazy. Guys, that's not even the current first-round pick. That's a first-round pick next year. So if we give him a 1 and a 2, that's probably going to go through, right? Lag. Okay. So it looks like if you're a bad team, your picks just hold their value. But now, okay, so we did that. Now I want to see how difficult would it be to trade back for our hypothetical first overall pick. If we wanted to give them Julian Barnes, who is a green value for some reason, they want, so quarterbacks have more value. This is awesome, guys. This is just absolutely, this is going to go through, right? Yeah. Okay. So, but Julian Barnes is probably the first overall pick of the last year's draft. So he's good, but so it looks like they really balance this out, which is awesome. Like I'm happy about this, guys. Like it's nice to finally be getting some love in the franchise realm. You know what I'm saying, guys? Like it's nice. Okay, last trade I'm gonna do just for fun. We're gonna get Lamar Jackson. Just see how difficult it is. Give me Lamar for the first overall. What? Wow. Okay. So, but I'm sure that if this was the actual first overall pick, it would have a lot more value. But it's not the actual first overall pick. So it does have technically a little bit less value. But let's go see. I mean, we don't have any value to give them except for maybe DK Metcalf, who they kind of want. Let's see if this goes through. So, no, I can see why this wouldn't go through in real life because especially yeah, I'm not mad about this. I'm gonna go ahead. You guys know I'm just excited. You guys saw everything I need to show you. The picks are more valuable. Everything's more balanced. It's awesome. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I know this is a different style of video. But if you don't like this, go check out the other stuff. I know there's going to be a lot of people in this video because of the title of the video. Go check out the other stuff. Subscribe. Do the likes. Like the video. Help me out. I have 70 videos on the channel and 15 subscribers. That's not good. Help me out, brother. Alright, see you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.